What's up, fight fans? This is Kurt DeVille with Counterpunch Boxing News, and I have some new news concerning Canelo Alvarez, Gennady Golovkin. It looks like, from reports that I'm hearing, that I'm seeing, that I've read, that these guys, or Canelo, should I say, have agreed to fight Golovkin for the third time late in September. Now, the first thing that I thought about is, what does this mean for Billy Joe Saunders? You know, he's supposed to fight him, but that fight may be postponed. It may be a go, but then again, more than likely it's postponed. So how will you schedule one fight when you're not even sure about the fight that you've already signed to is a go? You know, and I'm always skeptical of any Canelo fight, especially when he has a super fight in the midst, because it seems like to me every time he has a fight that is a big fight or a potential super fight, should I say, even though it's on a streaming platform, which is the Zone, but both fighters are signed with the Zone. You know, and anytime that Canelo has anything else in store or he has some other plans, it's almost like politics are involved. And to support or to protect Canelo, to make sure or to ensure that he gets to that next fight. Let me give you a prime example. They were trying to orchestrate a fight between him and Miguel Cotto. Him and Miguel, they were going to fight before Cotto got upset by Austin Trout. So fine, Canelo fought Austin Trout. But after Austin Trout, he was defeated by Floyd Mayweather. Then Floyd Mayweather, he had a tune-up fight with Angulo. And then he agreed to fight Cotto later in the year. Okay, seems familiar. But then before that fight, he had Erislandy Lara. And a lot of people that saw that fight, because I saw that fight live, and I seen Lara outbox a person that could not punch. He could not do what he normally could do. He was not the same type of fighter that he normally was. He was a guy that swung and missed badly. In fact, a lot of people compared the Mayweather fight to the Lara fight. But Canelo somehow won. And it was like, it was two scorecards to one. Okay? It was a split decision, one for Lara and then two for Canelo. But then one was for Canelo that was like 117, 111. But then later on, he went on to fight Cotto for a big, huge fight that would potentially made him that big star that they were looking for him to be, finally. But it's almost, to me, it seemed like Lara was that was that set-up fight that he was destined to lose. There was going to be nothing that Lara could do to beat Canelo. It didn't matter if he outpointed him by 100 points. It didn't matter. The Golovkin fight, the first one, same thing. You know? So it's like, you look at these fights and you have a guy that's already planning another fight after that guy. I mean, how serious is he thinking of Billy Joe Saunders? Is he serious about it, or does he already know and is set in stone that he's going to win this fight? You know, if I'm Billy Joe Saunders, I'd feel pretty disrespected. I'm like, how are you worried about Golovkin and you need to get past me? I'm the undefeated guy, unlike you two guys. You know what I mean? Maybe Golovkin, a lot of people think he should still be undefeated, but he's not taking on the tougher opposition anyway. That's why I don't care. The only thing he's worried about is Canelo. It's like he has a Canelo obsession. That's why I'm not, hyped for joy over this fight. You know, we saw it already twice. We've seen the politics kick in with Canelo. We know Canelo wins 99.1% of his fight. 99% of his fights. That 1%, which is Floyd, right? He's going to win Canelo on points. Okay? I can't make this up, people. Hashtag Canelo on points. That's a real hashtag. Put it in the Instagram, in the IG. And you'll see Canelo on points. And you'll see how many people use it. Okay? This is not an uncommon thing. So, the fight is a go. Oscar De La Hoya got what he wanted. You know, I think I'm going to do a live stream about that later on, so stay tuned for that. Like I promised you guys, I will go every day live now since we're all, vaccinated, quarantined to our house. So, But no, the news is out. They have agreed to financial terms. possibly September 12th at the AT&T Stadium. Canelo said that he still wants Billy Joe Saunders in June, but may go straight to Triple G if the coronavirus prevents it. See, that's what I'm talking about. Why would you overlook an undefeated fighter for a fighter that you've already beat? That tells me two things, me counterpunching this. One, you're worried about the money. Two, Canelo Alvarez knows he has a better chance of beating Golovkin now. The older Golovkin is, the more chances he has of beating him. When Golovkin was 36 years old, that's the first time he fought him. He fought him again when he's 37. Now he's going to fight him again, okay, at age 38, okay. And each time he deteriorated. In his last fight, Golovkin didn't look so good. But neither did Kovalev. Think about the trend here. You see what I'm saying? Kovalev looked like shit against Anthony Yarde. Even though he won, he pulled it off. I think Yarde ran out of gas. Honestly. Just an inexperienced fighter, young, dumb, full of you-know-what. But I think he ran out of gas. Kovalev was right for the picking, maybe Golovkin too. So why would you take on a guy like Billy Joe Saunders that could possibly beat you? Don't worry. I don't think he'll knock out Canelo. That would be the greatest thing for boxing if Canelo Alvarez got knocked out. You know what I mean? Because then, we wouldn't have to worry about the politics, and that wipes all that out of the window. They may pull some crap like, oh, he was tested positive for something 5 years ago. Something crazy like that. But anyway, him overlooking Billy Joe Saunders for a Golovkin fight, that's like skipping a Lara fight to fight Beefy Smith. You know what I mean? No, I'm not going to fight Lara again, but I'm going to fight Beefy Smith. You know what I mean? So it is what it is, man. I think that, this might be in the plan. This might be a way for them to get out of that particular fight because they know Golovkin's an easier fight. That's my counterpunch on that. But anyway, you guys tell me what you think about this third fight. Of course, please subscribe. And you guys been Counterpunch. Peace.